the chaos pollution.
Our goal is to take Xuchang. Press forward and wipe out the enemy.
Sun Ce, first concentrate your men at the main gate. You would prefer to fight there, would you not?
You didn't think we'd let you go that easy, now die!
So you are determined to make it difficult, eh?
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine!
The gate has opened. Now, through the gates. So just knocking open the gate is not enough. All right, we will force our way inwards.
Perhaps he's willing to name Little Conqueror. I must think of something to stop him.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
You fight alone? Are you brave? Let us fight!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
The inner gate to their main camp has been opened. We're almost there. Into the camp!
Weakling! Provide me with a decent challenge!
My Lord Cao Cao, forgive me. I was unable to fulfill my duty.
This battle is pretty much over. Well fought, everyone.
I'm certainly not going to lose in a place like this.
Right! It is finished! The battle's won!
Brother! The enemy won't follow us here. All of you, to the main camp, now!
Well, what do you say? Do you have some plan?
Just the problem now.
Liu Bei is nothing more than a mere thief. We shall show him no quarter.
It cost us dearly to take Jing. You're not taking it without a fight.
Surprise is only good against those who are not prepared. Watch your surroundings and be prepared for an attack.
You will not get by us easily. Prepare to die.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? decent challenge!
Grow stronger yet. Then, let us see what happens.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
My lord, enemy reinforcements appear to be pushing in from multiple sides.
This base is all mine!
I have come for battle. Under the banner of my lord Liu Bei, I shall find victory.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Fighting alone? One as young as you doesn't know the first thing about fighting.
We must maintain the path to our Lord's future. Forward, drive back the horses.
I had not realized your skill. I am happy to lead with my life.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Defeat!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
An ambush only works from surprise. Stay calm and focus on the enemy in front of you.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
For the sake of my brother's future, I shall not relinquish Jing. I shall hold to my...
Say what you will. We have our own version of the story.
I have failed. I will leave.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
The forces of Wu have righted the injustice of the past. Raise your voices. We are victorious.
I'm certainly not going to lose in a place like this.
Although thinking...
Do not let Guan Yu enter Fan Castle. Reinforcements will come. We must hold out until then.
My lord, the enemy is attacking the southern gate.
We're being driven back. We need to try and muster up a counterattack.
Men, we must hold them back! It's do or die!
Oh, they're even stronger than I thought!
A number of Shu officers are not content with Guan Yu. When the time is right, they will join our side.
Head upriver and alter its course so that the water flows towards Fan Castle. The waters have weakened the castle's defenses. Now is our chance to rush the castle.
Using water to gain an advantage. I applaud you, Guan Yu. That is as far as you go.
Press on. As long as we refuse to give up, an opening will present itself. I must retreat. Suppose I wasn't ready to face this particular trial.
Fight me now, for glory!
I am not having difficulty. However, I thank you for coming. We cannot afford to keep this up much longer.
Oh, they're even stronger than I thought! I have come for your head.
You want a piece of me? Reports from the scouts. Enemy reinforcements are headed this way.
You come alone, then you will die alone.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
We have received word from our scouts. An unknown force is approaching.
We must endure. The moment will present itself.
You fought well. I salute you.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Guan Yu has fallen. The battle is ours. Our heartfelt thanks go to Wu for their assistance.
I'm certainly not going to lose in a place like this.
The combined Wei and meanwhile in Shu.
We only need to stop Liu Bei. Do not fear his forces. Forward!
We will sweep aside the enemy with fire. Juran will move to the eastern shore. The rest of you will aid his advance.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
This appears to be as far as we go. Men, we must hold them back! It's do or die!
They're even stronger than I thought!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
What a disaster! I have no excuse for troubling you with this rabble.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
You've gotten this far, huh? You won't go any further.
You believe your wits are a match for mine.
Amazing! We will have to display our strength as well!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Men are exhausted. There's no choice but to fall back for now.
Those cowards from the Wu are using fire?
Next time will be different.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Report from the scouts. An enemy force is approaching Yiling.
Chang Fei, you will pay for that.
A true warrior indeed! You will carry our honor across the land. Nobody panic! That's just what the enemy wants.
It appears the resistance is futile.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine!
You believe your wits are a match for mine?
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
It was too late. Malia, it is up to us to open a path for Lord Liu Bei. It cannot be held. We must open the path to the stone sentinels.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
True warrior indeed! You will carry our honor across the land.
It appears the resistance is futile.
You think to outsmart me? Don't make me laugh.
anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Fighting alone? One as young as you doesn't know the first thing about fighting. I had not realized your skill. I am happy to lead with my life.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
I am surrounded by friends. I shall not lose to one alone.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? 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 Out of my sight!
Then I beg you, bring peace to me.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Let your voices be raised. We have won. There is only Cao Cao left to face.
I'm certainly not going to lose in a place like this.
What thoughts are in your mind?
The era of the three seeking to over...
Cao Shu has fallen for our plan. He believed Zhou Fang's surrender and entered Wan Castle.
Then move them in from the West Cliff into Wan Castle and cut Cao Shu down. While Wei is confused, we shall wipe them out.
With me here, our plan is sure to succeed. Now, prepare to die, Cao Shu.
I have come for your head.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
What? This castle is where Zhou Feng said he was going to surrender. It's a trick!
Come and face me!
I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine!
My lord, more enemy troops are headed this way.
How did I not see this coming?
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Men, we must hold this back! It's do or die!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
We must pull back, but we will achieve victory.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? 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 Come get some! Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
I must pull back here. My ambition is not yet extinct.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Zhou Feng and all the rest of you, well done. This victory proves the wisdom and courage of Wu.
I'm certainly not going to lose in a place like this.
Victoria staking everything.
lay siege to Wei and destroy Cao Cao. This battle will decide Wu's fate.
This base is all mine! Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
further in.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
My lord, more enemy troops are approaching from the west. They will be here any minute.
The enemy has strengthened their formation, but do not falter. We must push forward and take the castle.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Weakling! Enemy has the advantage! Fight with courage, man! Come too far. I cannot lose to an idiot like you.
I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? A decent challenge! Come get some! Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This base is all mine! Now!
We must take care.
Out of my sight! Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
We have wiped out Cao Cao's force. The land belongs to Wu. Victory is ours at last.
I'm certainly not going to lose in a place like this.
Today,
We have just begun to step into the future that is waiting for us all. Brothers, the land will no longer be governed by merely one man or one force. All of the noble families, all of the people, together we must nurture this new land that we will build. Every kindness you receive must be passed to your neighbor. Your kindness will come back to you. The future's like a bright star. It's up to us. We'll build a new path. The future is ours.
I know we'll succeed, with you at our head.
Friends, we will do it together. A new age of prosperity.